Greetings, fellow cosmic adventurers. Welcome to Mind Flip, where we explore the multiverse of what-ifs that keep sci-fi fans up at night. Today, we're venturing into a galaxy far, far away to ponder a question that's more tempting than a freshly baked Wookiee cookie. What if Luke Skywalker joined the dark side? Strap in because this hyperspace jump is about to flip the Star Wars saga on its head. Picture the scene. Luke Skywalker standing in Cloud City, his hand freshly severed, facing the most shocking paternity reveal since Maury Povich hit the airwaves. But instead of that defiant no, imagine if Luke had a moment of weakness. What if he looked at Vader and said, "You know what, Dad? I've always wanted to rock a cape. Where do I sign up?" The ripple effects would be more massive than the Death Star's explosion. First off, let's talk about the immediate aftermath. The Rebel Alliance would be in shambles faster than you can say, "It's a trap." Without their Jedi poster boy, morale would plummet like a stormtrooper's aim. Princess Leia would be left to lead the charge. But with her secret brother now batting for the opposing team, she'd be dealing with some serious family drama on top of trying to save the galaxy. It's like a space opera meets a dysfunctional family sitcom. But what about our favorite smuggler, Han Solo? Frozen in carbonite, he'd be blissfully unaware of his buddy's betrayal. Imagine his face when he's finally thawed out, expecting a heroic rescue, only to find Luke standing there in Sith robes saying, "Surprise, buddy, I've gone over to the dark side. We have cookies." Talk about a cold awakening. Now let's consider the power dynamics within the Empire. Suddenly, Darth Vader's got a hotshot son as his apprentice. The Emperor would be watching this family reunion with more suspicion than a Hutt eyeing the last slice of pizza. Would Palpatine see Luke as a threat or an opportunity? Either way, you can bet those wrinkly fingers would be working overtime, plotting how to manipulate this new Skywalker duo. Speaking of family, what about Leia? In this twisted timeline, she might never discover her true heritage. Or worse, she might find out she's been fighting against both her father and twin brother. Talk about awkward family reunions. The Skywalker Christmas card would be a sight to behold. Let's not forget about the Jedi legacy. With Luke turning to the dark side, Obi-Wan and Yoda's hopes of rebuilding the Jedi Order would be crushed faster than a compactor on the Death Star. The last flames of the Jedi would flicker out, leaving the galaxy in darkness. Well, unless you count the stylish red glow of all those Sith lightsabers. But here's where it gets really interesting. Luke, being the compassionate soul he is, or was, might actually bring some balance to the Force from within the dark side. Imagine a Sith apprentice arguing for more humane treatment of prisoners or suggesting that maybe, just maybe, blowing up entire planets isn't the best PR move for the Empire. It's like bringing a conflict resolution specialist to a Sith Lord convention. This turn of events would also have a profound impact on the galaxy's technology and infrastructure. With both Skywalkers at the helm, the Empire's engineering core would be unstoppable. Death Stars? Old news. They'd be building Dyson spheres and intergalactic highways before you could say, "That's no moon, that's a space station." The galaxy would see technological advancements that would make even the most adventurous outer rim tech heads head spin. But what about the Force itself? Luke's journey to the dark side wouldn't just be a personal choice. It would upset the cosmic balance that the Force always seems to be chasing. We might see Force powers manifesting in new, unpredictable ways across the galaxy. Suddenly, Ewoks might start Force-choking stormtroopers, or Jawas could develop Force lightning. It would be chaos, but the kind of chaos that would make for some epic galactic reality TV. Now, let's not underestimate the power of the Skywalker charm. Luke might actually make the dark side look cool. Imagine recruitment numbers for the Empire skyrocketing as young beings across the galaxy trade in their dreams of moisture farming for the allure of Force-powered mischief. The Empire's PR team would have a field day. Join the dark side, we have father-son bonding and unlimited power. But every story needs a hero, and in this topsy-turvy galaxy, we might see unlikely champions rise. Maybe Lando Calrissian steps up, trading his suave capes for the mantle of rebel leadership. Or perhaps Chewbacca becomes the new face of the rebellion, roaring inspirational speeches that no one understands but everyone feels in their heart. The possibilities are as endless as space itself. As we wrap up this mind-bending journey through a darker Star Wars timeline, we have to wonder, would Luke eventually see the error of his ways? Or would he and Vader overthrow the Emperor, creating a new Skywalker dynasty? Would the galaxy fall into an era of tyrannical peace or chaotic freedom? The beauty of what-if scenarios is that the story never truly ends. So dear Mind Flippers, as the twin suns set on this alternate galaxy far, far away, we invite you to continue the story in your imagination. Would you join Luke on the dark side or stand with the rebellion against this new threat? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this cosmic contemplation, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Mind Flip, and ring that notification bell. May the Force be with you, whether it's light, dark, or somewhere in that morally ambiguous middle.